Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. Look ahead lines. Late night money. You know what? Let's put the look ahead lines up there. One more. I don't have the basketball court with the look ahead lines. I got baseball. Well, what am I going to do? What can I do? Welcome on into the show. There's nothing. Not on the Sean Higgs YouTube apparently. Wonderful. All right. That makes perfect sense. Getting real tired of the whatever the hell StreamYard's freaking doing here. What? There is no stream. It's sitting here with nothing playing. No idea. No idea why there's no YouTube. Just do not get it. Do not get it. Anyway, we're going to run down a bunch of free picks for tonight. And then we will be on our way. Well, not for tonight, for today. For today. Let's see if there's anything live on the... Well, who knows if it's... Doesn't look like it's playing. That's the way the world is here. Let's get these picks in the chat. They're on the X world. If you're on Twitter, you already see them. Not a comment in sight because you know what? We aren't playing on YouTube. We're on the Winners and Whiners YouTube only. Nothing on the Higgs channel. It's terrible. Terrible StreamYard. Anyway, I'm still here, and I'm going to do what I do anyway. Let's post these guys up. Here we go. A lot of action for tomorrow. I said there was like 30-something games, so I have up right now for myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 games. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 17, a 17-piece of action. So there is that for me on Saturday. And we're going to throw a bunch out here for you. Do as you will with these games. They're mixed in. We have games that are on the sites. We got games that fit the different molds of things. Let's get to it. East Carolina, plus the points, 6.5. This plays right into our 112-68. There you go. Georgia Southern plus 7.5 plays into again 112, and I said 68 at 69 because Niagara lost tonight. Had them loser. Dartmouth 6.5 again. This is right into 112 and 69 for you there. I have to move it over because I thought it was a 6.5 early, or 6 early. It was not. Cincinnati plus 10.5. We're going a little off course here with some other bigger schools. Virginia minus 8.5. Houston minus 4.5. Texas Tech over 158.5. Back to the near misses. Here comes the Hamsters. 66 and 54. Hampton plus 4. Duke over 150.5. UCLA plus 6.5. Auburn minus 3.5. Villanova plus 2.5. BYU plus 3.5. Was going to add Syracuse in here too, but that number's down to like a 1.5. So there's that one. Next up, we hit the uglies. 50 and 50 with the uglies. Albany plus 6.5. Binghamton, 8.5. Maryland of Loyola, by way of Loyola. Not the Terps, Loyola Maryland plus 8.5. West Georgia plus 11.5. Over the 162.5 versus Queens. Delaware State plus 5.5. This one, I mean, these guys are like 1-9 in conference. 5.5 versus the number 2 team right here in conference play. Howard minus 12.5. We're going favorites again. So this is a little different for me here. Normally I'm taking the dogs in these spots, but I'm going to flip it because I don't. It is what it is. Howard minus 12.5. Norfolk minus 12.5. North Alabama plus 12.5. Alabama A&M plus 6.5. Grambling. This is a almost into it. A close call for the uglies. 5.5. Same with the Delaware State there, 5.5. Now, there's a whole lot of other near misses. I didn't even put those in the chat. Again, people like a lot of action. I'm give you stuff that I kind of like here. Monmouth was a close one. Monmouth was a near miss, 4.5. We did add Hampton here. Southern or South Indiana. And then there's just a plethora of games. Then we have a whole 14. Again, they're all plus money dogs. But we're not going to really jump into all those. Again, Winners and Whiners is in the house. Anybody watching Winners and Whiners? If you be a Winners and Whiners, excellent. Listen, Winners and Whiners family. I told you we're going to bring back some live shows over there. I think we're going to restart pumping out videos, but you got to like comment and likes that people know you're watching over there. I will be doing the Look Headline show. Maybe I'll bring back Midday Money as well during conference tournaments in another week or so. So be on the lookout for Midday Money on the Winners and Whiners channel also. Swaggy D in the house. What do you say? I'm here. You like these as money lines. Yeah, 20 money line dogs. No, I'm not doing all these money lines now. I'm looking at cover. Florida to cover. Let's go to a big school. I did not have this one in the chat. I will give you my thoughts on the Gators against Ole Miss. 13.5 here. Ole Miss is bad. 8 straight losses for Ole Miss. I covered twice at Kentucky and at A&M. You know what? I was gonna say with Texas up next, maybe it's a little better opponent on deck. But look, I mean, these guys are losing by 19 Alabama, comparable team. Lost by 12 Mississippi State in a rivalry game. I'd lay it. I'm not a huge road fave kind of guy, Colorado man, but I'm not a Ole Miss guy either. Top play of all these picks. Well, I mean, I have 3 of these on the sites that I bet already. I mean, I don't know. I guess BYU today. You want to do BYU? There's a money line there for our Colorado. They went to Colorado. Who's asking the money line? Swaggy, you want money line something? BYU under Houston. Yeah, I can do under Houston. Sup, bro? Oh boy, here we go. See, now we get all the coming in off the YouTube because I don't have the customization. Everybody's seeing like a live show. They don't know what's going on here. So they don't understand sports betting. I get them out of here. They just found this channel because it's live and it's they're banged up on a Friday night. Like, hey, what's happening here? I'm going to comment on a live stream. I get it. I don't understand. I have like 5 live streams pending on the back end of YouTube. Nonsense. You know what? I should have put all these in the stream, but again, I'm just annoyed with the way StreamYard has been working here. Not happy. StreamYard. Not sure what the hell is going on here. Why shows aren't coming off live. Saying that's not playing. Anyway, here we go. We're going to recap these puppies for you. We have ECU plus 6.5, Georgia Southern plus 7.5, Dartmouth plus 6.5. Again, these games, if you want to jump on them all, these are just some of them I have on the sites, some I do not, some I bet. Again, these are just all kind of things with me. If you watch, again, if you watch all the time, you know where I'm coming at with all these games. So it doesn't mean you got bet on. People like, oh, what game you like? I used to put like 3 or 5 games up, and then there's, people got questions on 50 games. So I try to add a bunch of games that I think people will be interested in. Cincinnati, 10.5 there. Kansas, Virginia, 8.5. Miami. Houston, 4.5 there over Arizona. Texas Tech over 158.5. Hampton off the board. That's kind of like my kind of guy there, plus 4. Duke over 150.5. UCLA plus 6.5. Auburn minus 3.5. Villanova plus 2.5. And BYU plus 3.5. And then we hit the added conference, the games that I personally enjoy the most. Albany plus 6.5. Binghamton plus 8.5. Loyola, Maryland plus 8.5. West Georgia 11.5 in the over 162.5. Delaware State plus 5.5. If you're looking at kind of like one of the, this is one of my more favorite kind of an ugly game here, just because these guys are on last place in the MEAC, and the line is this short here. We see some of these other games 12 points. You see them in the chat, and yet these guys are catching 5.5 from the number 2 team. So if you look for a favorite one there, I'd be that one there. Howard and Norfolk, again, these are 2 teams. You see the other dogs. I just went the favorites in these 2. I did another video just the way they were playing it. I as much as I like the dogs, it doesn't mean I have to take them. So there is that here. Howard minus 12.5, Norfolk minus 12.5. Then we move on to Northern or just North Alabama plus 12.5. And then we have Alabama A&M plus 6.5. Grambling is one of these close call kind of games at 5.5 here. So there is that. Texas and Georgia. I lean Georgia in that one. Let me pull up the exact numbers here. Let's see what we got. Come on. Right now we're looking at what, 2.5 in this game? 164. What do I have? That's right on the money. I got 2. Georgia 2. I lean Georgia with the home team there. Tennessee and Vanderbilt. I do have a soft spot for Vandy. You know what? Let's take Tennessee here. You're getting more than a bucket here. I can go. Give me the Vols. Give me Tennessee here. I mean, 4.5 points. 4.5 points. I'll take 4.5 points. Give me the 4.5. There you go, Jake. And Mr. Sean Higgs on the X. Down fouled already. And there you go. I'll put these games in the chat for those coming in late because there's definitely some technical difficulties. You see me screwing around on the other screen trying to figure this crap out. No idea what is going on with StreamYard's always been acting funny. Do these stupid updates and can't post on YouTube. It's spam. Love it. Spam it to my own channel. This is the kind of nonsense. This nonsense here. What is happening? What is going on here? Just total craziness. Timo, at least you're watching. I have no idea what the hell's going on Twitter. I have 6 things on the back end here that says there's a bunch of streams going on. I don't know which ones or which. You go to manage videos. There's 9 late shows. So everything says pending. I don't know. I'm out of here. Plays are in the comments section. They're on next. I'm showing you. I'll look at them there. Or iHeartRadio podcast after the fact. I'm back for midday money tomorrow. Hopefully, got no problems tomorrow. I'll see you there. We'll go over this. It's midday money. We'll come in early since we have a lot of noon games. So I'll come in before that and try to iron out the wrinkles, whatever the heck's going on here with YouTube and StreamYard not syncing up properly. It happens, That's baseball, Susan. I got a bunch of I don't know what else happening, but I'm out of here. T-Money says it's Twitter looks good. Twitter looks good, yeah, but I don't know YouTube. I got 6 other things that aren't playing for. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Good to see you, T-Money. Good luck. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good night. Back tomorrow. Bye-bye.